So it is in the pending state. What I have to do is download the configuration, and here for the vendor I will check the open source. So as you have here the Cisco, Citrix, the Fortinet, Microsoft, Microcheck, then there is open source. So in our lab we use open source. So we have open source, then we will download configuration. So I will open that, right, and scroll down, and this is all the configuration that you will use. Right, so let us try to implement that on our open source EC2 instance. So let me clear that, and then I will try to cd in. Let me become the root, then try edit pc this tutorial conf, right, then try to copy this, copy this net.ipv.ap forward equal 1. That means that this EC2 instance will become as root, right? So sorry, as a router, because let me try from here. Go to Figma and then draw you new design file, and let me draw you that. So here, right, so we have three laptops, right? So this is PC1, PC2, and PC3, right? And then we have between two computers we have an internet, and to create an internet we will use switch. So let me imagine this is, sorry, this is switch, and this one we have another switch here. So we can here call it switch 2, and this is switch 1, and this computer is connected to this switch, and this one, right, and the same thing for this one, right, and this these two EC2 instances have a range of IP address that is 10.10, right, 20.0.0.16, right? Or 24, right? And the other ones as an IP address of 10.10.1.0.24, right? So this Ethernet will has, for example, an IP address 10.10.0.523, right? And this is 4, right? And here it has 1, 5, and then 1, 6, right? So what if we want to ping to this PC, right? So for example, if we want to ping to 10.10.0.4, right? The ping will not success. Why? Because this EC2 instance does not know this EC2 instance, because they are not in the same network, right? So what is the way to enable this EC2 instance, or sorry, to this computer to ping to this computer? There is only one way, is to make this computer as a router. What means that? As a router, that once we send the ping, the traffic will go from here and will be in this EC2 instance, sorry, on this Ethernet, or on this interface network interface, right? Because here we have, call it, sorry, this is will be our ET0, and this will be our T1, right? So this computer has two Ethernet, right? So to allow this traffic that is come from this computer to go to this traffic, right? We have to say this Ethernet to deliver any traffic that will receive on this Ethernet to this Ethernet. And to achieve that, we have in the interface, in the etc interfaces file, network, and then interfaces, right? We have to type this, right? But the problem here, for example, this computer is stopped or shut it down, then rebooted. Then we have to reconfigure the etc network interfaces again and give it this value, number 1, right? Because the default is 0, means that this Ethernet will not communicate with this Ethernet, right? And what means 1 is means this any traffic that is received by this Ethernet, it will be delivered to, or diverted to the other Ethernet, right? But how to overcome this issue? That I don't want every time I reboot my system to reconfigure it again and again. So for that, we have to do this configuration in this file, right? This ctl.config. So every time the system will reboot, it will use this configuration instead of the default configuration. I hope that is clear for you now. Then I will copy this, and to apply the changes, I will run this command. Right. So let me try to open cd etc